to me today and don't claw me, please. No clawing me, okay? Excuse me, that's my garlic. Ow! I don't need you to claw me every time. I know you love me because I feed you. I know. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, I know. I know you've been waiting. I know I'm late. I know. I know. How about I give you a little extra today because you've been such a good boy? Would you like a little extra? Thank you for being my judge on Budget Eats today. I hope you had fun ignoring me and telling me my food sucks. You're a great replacement for Aaron. You guys do just the same thing. You're like a natural, you know? You're a natural, baby. Meow, I know. All right, are you ready to get Flovented? No, you cannot climb. I'm not ready. Down. One, two, three, four. Hey. 5, 6. Well, you're not going to get fed if you do that. You have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 more. How dare you? Did y'all see that? Excuse me. Down. Thank you. 1, 2. 1 more. Okay. Very good. You know the deal, Buster. Guys, I don't know why my stream is laggy again. I'm sorry. I just realized that. I would have restarted it if I noticed it sooner, but here we go. Laggy stream today, just like me. Yeah, I don't blame him for swacking at me, but it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done, buddy. You know I do it so that you don't wheezy wheeze, huh? How's that food? Yeah, it's okay. We treat our parents like shit at least a few times in our life. It's just the territory. How's everyone? It was just a paw. He almost never scratches me unless he's really in pain. So he's a good cat. He just wants to tell me to stop it, and I know. I don't want to do it to him either, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you're sicko? Like Fredo. Ooh, a stray cat just gave birth. I don't know, I feel like you need to reach out to a local rescue organization maybe, unless you intend on raising all of them. Yay! Milky oolong is delicious. I'm glad you agree. And somebody said in chat yesterday that milky oolong doesn't taste milky to them at all, and they were very disappointed, but I don't agree. I think it smells a lot like powdered milk, so I like it. Guys, I had a very long day today, which is why I'm not going to be doing any cooking, because I will be cooking all day, every day, this entire week. And so all of these lives are just going to be me feeding Fred and Floventing him. So that's what you're tuning in for. That's it. That's all I got left in me. What a cutie. What a cutie. He woke me up at, not too early actually. He was a very good boy today. But I really don't understand. He looks like he's melting half the time because it's so hot in here, and of course I'm cooking in the other room. And every time I turn on the fan or the AC, he runs out of that room or he hides somewhere where the fan isn't blowing. So I guess he doesn't like cool currents. But he's also otherwise just looking absolutely miserable. So, yeah, the walls are sweating. Yep. I don't think it's the sound, no. The window in my bedroom is really awful. It lets in a lot of hot air. My bedroom is the hottest room in the entire apartment, so it's a real bummer. Okay, well, I'll try to direct the currents away from him then. Hi, Vera. Interesting. Rubbing an ice cube. Somebody told me to give him an ice cube, but I don't know if he wants one. I'll give it to him tomorrow. Yeah, my mom. I hope my mom is happy to see Fred eating. Mom, are you happy to see Fred eating? Yeah, how's everyone's Monday? Besides exhausting. Bubble wrap, Linda, really? Never heard that one before. So does the ice cubes have to be really tiny for him? Because he obviously can't chow down on it. He has no teeth. And I put ice cubes in the water for him, but he never goes for it. Tornado in Colorado, no. Bye, Holly. Yay, I love naps, Sarah. Aline, I feel that. Okay, maybe I'll try rubbing an ice cube on him. Interesting. You're a hungry boy today, Fred. I even gave him a small yogurt treat and like 6 ounces of wet plop earlier because he was so hungry. Why are you so hungry? Is the heat beating it out of you? Are you looking a little bloated again? Are you bloaty? Are you a bloaty boy? He is my first pet. Yes. My first pet. That's it, bud. That was a lot of dinner, bro. Well, a lot of people, well, not a lot, but his last foster was basically saying that, like, if you look at him from up top, he's skinny around the neck and skinny around the lower waist, but, like, his middle section is very wide. So, not really sure how to interpret that and if there's anything wrong with him. Fred is the best boy. Absolutely. Do you want more, Fred? Oh, I had dinner. I've been eating nonstop because I had to eat all of my own creations today for budget eats. I'm very full. I made breakfast, lunch, dinner, plus I baked dessert, so. Yeah, I was thinking the same too, like, aren't those ribs? Aren't ribs bigger anyway? I don't know, guys. I'm gonna give him just a little more because I feel like I don't want to starve him. And he seems very hungry recently. Naz didn't come. Naz is preoccupied with her own exciting life. My friends have lives beyond me. I know, it surprises me too. I cannot believe they have lives beyond me. Yeah, I just started filming the new budget eats today, so it'll be a while because I have to film this entire week and then Zach has to edit it, so. Mayhaps a touch of turkey, sir. Turkey. You can call it miso. Fred, do you think you'd want some miso? Do you think you want some miso? Yum. Yeah, he jumps like an Olympian. You're right, Linda. He's a very fine jumper. Guys, do you know what the fuck I did today? I did something so stupid today, and I probably have cat pee all over my house now, despite the fact that I just mopped the entire house yesterday. I freaking cleaned and took out the litter and washed the litter box this morning, and then freaking didn't put the litter back in. So then Fred went and peed in it, and like there was no litter soaking the pee up. So I bet he was trailing pee all over the floor on his little paws. The thing is, I don't really smell well anymore, so I don't smell anything in the house. But I really don't want to mop the floors again, but I bet there's just like cat pee everywhere on the floor now. Don't tell anyone I did the stupid thing today. What a Monday. It's been such a Monday. It's been such a Monday. Little pea paws. It's okay, I'll just roll around in the cat pee. What's the worst it can do to me? It'll just make me stronger, right? Yeah, I trust all 245 of you. I don't know, sometimes even Fridays feel like a Monday to me because I already start worrying about the next week's assignments. It's just very tiring. Very tiring. What do you think, Fred? Did you like it? Did you have enough? I can't feed you anymore, buddy. That was a lot of food. I pretty much gave you 33% more than you were supposed to have. Just trying to fatten you up so I can eat you. JK, I would never. I would never eat you. Not even in an apocalypse. Yeah, it's very hot. It's very, 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 very hot. Yeah, he's 12 pounds. I give him about 7 ounces of wet food every day. And then I give him up to an ounce of dry food for treats throughout. All right, Fred. That's it, buddy. No more. You ready? You lick? Did you lick everything you wanted? Wow, such a hungry boy. Okay, no more. Thank you for eating. So much food from earlier, and now it's all caked onto my newly mopped floors. How dare you! You didn't drink water at all today, bud. That's not good. How did you even pee? What you doing, Fred? What you doing, buddy? It looked like it was going to rain today. It was like really gray and it started thundering and then it didn't rain and I was like, fuck. Because that's the worst. That's when humidity gets trapped and it just makes it so much hotter. I don't really run my AC all night. I'll run it like 4 hours and I'll wake up to pee or something and I'll turn it off and then I'll just let it carry through until the morning, at which point I basically leave my room to come into the kitchen and cook. So, like for example, I'll turn it on when I'm working out and then I'll turn it on for an hour if I'm doing computer work and I'll turn it off. So I try not to keep it running all the time. I'm hungry, but I don't even think I want to like, I don't even think it's a physical hunger. I think it's a psychological hunger where I don't want to go back to work. Ugh. I still have to figure out shit for tomorrow's budget eats. That's really intense, guys. Fred, you knocked all of your treats out and you didn't eat them. Are you not hungry? There's like little kibbles on the floor. You don't want them? You knocked them out. Why don't you want them? You don't like these kibbles? Are you a choosy mom now? Only Jif? Oh, you do want them. You're just dumb. Got it. Cool. I love dumb cats. Here, can you please drink some water? Please drink some water. It's a very hot day. I want you to stay hydrated. I do feel like his eyesight isn't that great sometimes. It's so weird. He doesn't see food, but he can see toys pretty well. Not to say that he's a great hunter. He kind of does very stupid moves and very exaggerated, unnecessary parkour, but... Box fans. I wish I had a window that could hold it safely, but my windows are actually really gross. If I ever wipe the windowsill, like, less frequently than once a day, it's black. So I would never really want to uptake air through a window like that. I don't even know why it gets so black. Like, is it just city pollution? I don't understand. Fred, are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Oh, are you gonna throw things up again? Are you gonna do that thing where you eat a big dinner and then you're like, barf? If so, please do it on camera so that people can see you. I want witnesses this time, okay? I want the people to see your gelatinous vomit that I then have to clean up with 2 cardboards. Oh, so many times have I done that already. Okay, Fred, please don't throw up. I can't handle it today. I already failed so many times. Hi, Santa Cruz. What time is it? Is it 10 yet? Oh, yeah. It's almost 10, isn't it? Where do you get away from air pollution? There's like air pollution everywhere. Yo, Long Island City, what up, neighbor? You're like a sweet 38-minute walk away from me. I ran out of things to say, guys. My mind is just like blanking. Can you do a gourmet cat dinner? I don't think he's a gourmet cat. I don't have a taste tester, unfortunately. Fred hates me today. Is it because I didn't feed you enough, buddy? Are you waiting for more food? You're so hungry. Hi, Bethlehem. Funniest thing that I saw? Somebody sent me a meme on Instagram, but I forgot. I want to travel everywhere after COVID. Jessica, I do feel like Fred has a lot of suitors. Wow, that's insane. 97 degrees, that's as hot as it is here today. I took my vitamins, thank you, Joylene, yay. Yeah, I add a lot of water to his dinner. 1, it's easier for him to eat because he doesn't have teeth. And 2, I don't really see him drink very much water anyway, so. Here's a closer up for all the cat fans out there. I'm so glad that this live is not only for humans but also for cats. We are here doing the service for the people. COVID will never be gone is what I think too. Absolutely agree. If you want a pet cat, you just gotta try it. You never know. What else is there to do in life? Alright, guess I'm moving to Bethlehem. Oh yeah, Linda? Yeah, I feel like, Linda, you're full of bad ideas. Oh, he didn't like that. Yeah, definitely don't get one. Definitely don't get an older cat with a lot of health issues if you're low on moniz. I've made like salmon for him. I wouldn't really make treats. I feel like animals don't really appreciate the hodgepodge of ingredients the way humans do. Adrian, that is an old, old kitty. Kristen, so happy to hear that. Yay. Yeah, I love that dumpling dough. It's really good, and you can basically fill it with anything you want. Fred, are you sleeping on the kitchen floor where I cooked all day and so there's probably cooking grime and then you're gonna trail it onto the bed? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? And you're sweeping, you're helping me clean with your tail? Is that what you're doing? Your tail's cleaning? Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me clean the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah. Tina, I'm currently still technically fostering to adopt, and they are still covering the medical for now. I think they're just really busy and they kind of forgot to like make us official as an adopter. Yes, he is a live Swifter. You are a live Swiffer. You're a good Swiffer. You're a very cute Swiffer. Not very washable, you know? Very aquaphobic. Yes. Yes. What are you gonna do with all those mandarins? Fred, do you like it when I sing to you? Even though I can't sing for shit. Yes, I love, Death, and Robots. Some, I don't know. I wasn't even tested for hyperthyroidism. Some episodes of Love, Death, and Robots I didn't really love, but some of them are really great. They're kind of like bite-sized Black Mirror animated. Butthole shot. I think I actually like season 2 better. There were a couple in season 1 where I was like, that didn't quite hit for me. Skip. But like the thing with that series is a lot of them are really cheesy plot lines, so it's kind of whatever. It shares a lot of commonality with Black Mirror, I feel like, so both in terms of plot and thematics. Yes, Fred's whiskers are very long. It's kind of what I fell in love with when I first saw his Instagram post. Tick Check? I mean, Tick Checks are important. It's a good band name. Bye, Stephanie. Y'all, I started shooting today at 8 a.m. and I wrap sometime like at 4:30. And then I spent the next 2.5 hours organizing my files. And now they're still uploading. And now I have to write my notes from today. And then I have to brainstorm ideas for tomorrow. and I'm really trying to procrastinate right now. I have tried making aquafaba meringue, and I kind of failed. If you watched my chickpea episode, you saw my failure. I don't have a Patreon yet, and I feel like I need to be putting out more exclusive content for me to have a Patreon and for it to be justified. I feel like if you're not giving your Patreons like stuff, then why are they giving you money, you know? So I just feel like I'm not in a position to put out stuff regularly, and so I don't really feel good about putting out a Patreon. Damn, Noreen. Rough. Yeah, I put out a lot of content on Instagram, and like I go live every night, but it's not like I put any thought into the content, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that you put out in exchange for Patreon subscribers is more crafted and more thought through, and I'm just like, here's my life. Look at my life. Do you also feel this way in your life too? I guess I could do exclusive Q&As, but like I've literally answered every single question. I feel like if you've seen 5 of my lives, you probably know all the answers too. Linda, you keep asking me about grits, girl. Yeah, isn't grits just cornmeal, aka polenta? Like, what's the diff? I don't think there is a diff. And if that's the case, I have had grits, and I like grits. Teach me how not to suck at cooking. Have you been watching Budget Eats? You don't ever stop sucking at cooking. You just adjust your expectations to meet your current skill level, and then you applaud yourself all the way through as you ascend each upper level. That's life. That's life. No, it's fine, Linda. I just like how persistent and aggressive you are in asking your questions. I always count on you to keep asking until you get your answer. You go, girl. Perilous Rainbow, I live for your date updates. It makes me so happy. Grits are white corn. Really? Okay, that's good to know. Thanks, Laura. Fred is sleeping. Yeah, literal bones. I do. I kind of chew through my stock bones all the time. And when I get salmon, I roast it. I didn't go to cooking school. I worked in restaurants for 4.5 years. That's it. And then I do a lot of stupid experiments. I would love to learn more about camp food. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to creating content, but I'm just at that point in my life where I'm not only busy with working full-time, more than full-time at Delish, and then I'm also busy unionizing and participating in a lot of different projects for the unions. So it's just been a lot, and I just kind of run out of time. And on the weekend, I go composting, and I try to go outdoors and walk, so it's just like, I need some me time. Need some me time. JG, do you want some more only, Fred? Fred, the people demand to see you. So that's why I'm here. Okay? Olive Hearst magazines. Olive Hearst is huge, but we're organizing Hearst magazines, which includes like 24 brands. I don't think I would even subscribe to the Aaron OnlyFans, guys. I don't recommend spending your money there. Oh, JG, we heard that when we were still trying to get our union certified and they were denying us certification. They were like, you can choose to leave if you want. I was like, I know. That's why we're fucking unionizing. What are these unions? It's a workers' union for all of the brands at Hearst Magazine. So that includes Cosmopolitan, Men's Health, what else? Gosh, I'm blanking. A lot of brands. Sorry guys, my brain's not working. I don't have any affiliation with Condé Nast, and I did hear about the protests. Do you guys know if that's real? Like, is that legit? Very excited. I want to set things on fire. I want to see fires everywhere. I don't see why we should keep unionization a secret. The whole thing about making a union is that you make things more transparent and more democratic. And what is more democratic than speaking the truth and letting the people know what's happening? So that's what a union is for. A union is a democratic organization of workers that are asking to be given more power than they currently are by management, who tries to seize the power from the workers who actually produce their shit. So okay, no fires, Linda. Yeah, it's amazing to think about how much money Hearst has poured into anti-unionization shit. It's amazing to me that they can keep feeding the money to lawyers instead of just allowing us to have better quality of life. In a city like New York, where the cost of living is extremely high, you would be very surprised what some people make. So of course, people are angry at all of us for unionizing. It costs them their bottom line. It costs them money. It makes them look bad. It makes them feel bad. Of course, they're angry, but I'm fucking glad that they're angry. And maybe they can see the light of day soon to see that the workers are not happy and the workers keep doing their job and the workers are not being compensated. Plus, on top of compensation, there's a lot of other stuff that unions fight for that are extremely important. Things like accessibility in the workplace, workplace safety, setting down things for anti-harassment, making sure that people feel safe, bringing up issues and concerns without fear of retaliation from management. All of these things. All of these things are things that we are fighting for as a part of the union. So money is a huge part of it. Money is a driving part of it. Money is probably at least 80% of why management is so anti-union. But there is way more to it than just money. What really money stands for is power. So the states used to have more unions and then it declined, and so did pay rates. So maybe one day we can get union strength back up and people can actually start getting paid well. They're legally not supposed to retaliate against workers unionizing. It's legally protected for workers to unionize. But of course, New York is a at-will state, so they can fire you for any number of reasons, and they don't have to say it's because you participated in the union. They'll come up with another reason to fire you. It's always a possibility, but I'm at that point where I'm just like sick and tired of hiding shit and supporting an environment that hides shit. I'm big on transparency, and I feel like it's time that we become more and more honest with ourselves, with each other, and with our higher ups about all the things that are wrong and that need to be fixed. We already voted our union into place through the National Labor Relations Board last summer. So we are an official union. We are just currently bargaining our contract, and that is a very tedious process. There is very little give from management side. Fred, do you like melting on the floor when I have AC perfectly lit in the other room? Absolutely. Unions are the only thing in our current capitalistic society that can protect workers against this kind of continued normalized exploitation of sorts, you know? It's just not cool how a lot of these huge companies uh, miscategorize, misclassify workers. How many permalancers there are is ridiculous. Basically, people working full-time hours without full-time benefits. And it's really, you know, if we're gonna say it simply, it's just pretty fucking illegal. But they do it. Did you come to escape me? You cannot escape me, cat. Now we are in the party room with nightclub lights. Can you dance, Fred? Do you like dancing? Do you like clubbing? Do you like to hit up the club and look up all the ladies? Or are you into the gents? Or are you into both? Wow, really sexy. This is our only Fred content. I hope you're satisfied. I put on some mood lighting for you. It's cool. I get it. He cares about his beauty and his pissy and poopy paws more than he cares about me. That's fine. Absolutely. If the industry cannot handle unionization, that industry is broken. That industry runs on people being underpaid. Yes, it is Fred's cardboard from cleaning day. He loves it. Oh, we still need to hash out the details. It's gonna be a long ride, Debbie. Lick, 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 lick. This is the soundtrack to the club. Aw, thanks, Kareth. Aaron doesn't think I'm funny. He always says my jokes are lame, and I'm like, dude, look who's talking. Takes one to know one. I believe Fred chooses to identify as cute, and that's it. Look at him. We don't pay union dues until we formalize the contract. Yeah, we're working hard on the union. We're working hard on the union. We're going to get somewhere. It just might take a very long time. So it's a marathon. Fred. Can we take a nap on the floor? So tired. Would I make any Only Fred merch? Probably not. I'm really anti-merch, guys. I did love somebody's idea. Was it Yoshi's idea that we all DIY our own merch? I thought that was brilliant. Like DIY crowdsourced merch. We all decide on a concept and then we all do our own version of it. Like that's freaking fantastic. Never done before. And it really takes the capitalism out of it. Like if I want money, I'll just ask people for money. right? The butter shirt is from the Delish shop. So you can actually search Delish shop butter shirt and you should probably find it. Yeah, the Only Fred merch is a good idea. There's a lot of good merch ideas. I'm just anti-merch. I just don't want to make shit for people to buy shit. I just don't think we need to buy more shit. Yeah, Woo Plot, exactly. You make your own version. Are you biting me? Are you biting me? Yeah, you are. Ow. 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 Is that a love bite? Or like a leave me the fuck alone human bite? That was pretty intense as a love bite, honestly. I don't know if that was a love bite. Fred, are you trying to say bye to the people? Do you want to hide from the camera? Is that what you're saying? Why do you hate the camera so much today, bud? Yay, Stephanie. Welcome to the clean kitchen. Bye, Deborah. All right, Fred. I think you're sleepy, huh? Maybe I should get back to work? Oh, yeah. There he goes. Good night, Fred. I am kind of hungry, though. Not gonna lie. I thought I wasn't hungry after eating 4 meals, but I am. Sorry, I had to take you away from the lighting, Linda. Hi, Del. You just missed all the Fred content. Where you been? Yeah, Fred really did want to be alone, so I left him alone. Oh, yeah, Whiplash. I liked that movie until the ending. I hated the ending. Yes, we are looking into Canadian pharmacies. Thank you. It truly, MBR, I do think it's procrastination munchies, but I'm gonna eat something. And because y'all are here and willing to put up with my shit ton of nothingness, I'll show you something that I made for Budget Eats today. I can't tell you what it is, but I'll show you it and I'll eat something and you can guess what it is. But I cannot tell you what it is because that would ruin the show. So, would I rather eat a rabid chicken or a sad duck? Why would I want to eat a rabid chicken? It would have to be a sad duck. This is what I'm gonna eat. This is something that I made on Budget Eats today. And oh, it smells really good. Okay. Remember, I can't answer questions, but if you think it's something, it probably is something. Latavia. Mmm. Mmm. Yes, Emily, you can have a bite. Here. A thick cookie, interesting. I can't answer questions, guys. Told you. Told you. This is really hitting the spot, though. I'm gonna need some water. BRB. I will just say it's really weird to be cooking Budget Eats without Aaron. Like, I no longer feel complete anymore without somebody critiquing me. And it's really not the same with Fred. He doesn't even talk. If you thought Aaron was bad, just wait until you see Fred. I heard about base camp. I don't know much about it, but I heard about it, yeah. No red pepper, nice tasty for me this week. Hell fucking yeah. I'm so excited. I don't have to make everything spicy. I think Nez does that millennial thing where they're like, hell fucking yeah, I'll do it. And that's just their way of saying, ha ha ha. And they don't actually do it. So Nez isn't here, and she hasn't gotten in touch with me about actually coming here. So I have no friends this week. No friends. I reached out to 4 friends. No takers. Maybe, I don't know. She also doesn't live close to me at all, so. I don't know any of my neighbors, Melody. Hi, Talu. The ghost one. That was really good. I could eat 6 of those. I baked 13. I baked 13 and I already ate 4. Yeesh. Yeah, Christina knows. Task rabbit offer. Delish will have to cover that. Ooh, frozen Japanese cheesecake. That sounds freaking delicious. That's so funny, little Luddite. That's a bit risky. I do have a question for y'all. Have you ever made a cheesecake without cream cheese? And if so, can you drop the recipe? And if not, what country of origin is it? Ooh, tofu. Ooh. Is it good with tofu? Because, like, tofu barely has any fat. Greek yogurt drained more. Greek yogurt drained more. Wow, okay. No, and it always cracks. Okay. Maybe I should attempt a, do you think I can do like a no-bake cheesecake? Would that help? Tofu and cashews. I don't have cashews, but mascarpone and ricotta. Yeah, I've seen a lot of ricotta Italian ones too. Yuzu miso, really? Semi-Fredo. That's a good one. That's a good one. Emmy made a cheesecake with powdered milk and some type of lemon juice. Interesting. Interesting. Whipped no-bake cheesecake. What do you put in there, KJ? What are your dairy products? I was also thinking the farmer's cheese might make an okay cheesecake too. Cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, yep. Cashew, silken tofu. Okay, so a lot of tofu, some ricotta, some Greek yogurt, a lot of cashews too, gelatin. Ooh, yeah, I could set it with gelatin. You smart, Bob Smith. Interesting. I've never had a gelatin cheesecake, But it is worth a try because I really don't want to bake again tomorrow. Noreen, Fred is rating. And me. It's really just me. I'm rating myself. Like we started. I feel like this episode is going to ring very true to the very first episode of Budget Eats, which was me cooking for myself for a whole week. So this episode isn't just dinners anymore. This episode will be a full day's worth of food. Rosie, do you live in the city? Do you want to come to Queens? I'll lower it from my fire escape. Vegan no-bake mango cheesecake. Okay. Gelatin. I do think gelatin could work. Interesting. Cool, guys. I'm gonna have to do some research. Cottage cheese is so good, wildly underrated. Sour creams made with aquafaba taste so good. Sour creams made with aquafaba? Really? Rosie, you're so close. Well, if you know where I live already, I guess come get some food. PB cheesecake, cream cheese, powdered sugar. Yeah, but I don't have cream cheese. I don't have cream cheese, guys. But I do think I'm gonna attempt with my other dairy products. Also, I'm gonna eat another muffin. Yes, it would be very creepy. The moment a stranger knows my address, you know that address is gonna get everywhere on the internet. Throw it out the window to Rosie. She would still know where I live. I'd have to do a scavenger hunt clue for her. I'll be like, walk to 63rd Street. Turn left. Find the red awning. There's a letter underneath the door. Open it. There's a magic number that will remind you of a childhood memory of you eating a popsicle when you were 3. Follow that memory down to the green door on your right. And there you will find lunch. My favorite sweet additive of all time is condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. I don't have a refrigerated community fridge near me, unfortunately. I have one that is near me, but it's like a little wooden box. It's not refrigerated. Okay. But does yogurt actually bake into a cheesecake? I wouldn't mind using yogurt. These are so good. I know where Elmhurst Hospital is. Where's Jackson Heights Hospital? Ow. I just dropped the edge of my right hand really hard on the edge of my sink. Okay. Tea flavored cheesecake. That's interesting. A community fridge is something that happened all over New York City and other cities when the pandemic hit. It's where people basically put their free food up for grabs for the community, and anyone from the community can come grab food from it. Thanks, Valerie. Noted. Yeah, community fridges are amazing. Although some communities are drawing petitions to get rid of their community fridge, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with your community. You better rethink how you're living life and what you're prioritizing. It's really weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you get upset about little libraries? I don't get it. It makes no sense. Yeah, well, I hope NYC has more Democrats than most of the South, because it does not look like the South is very Democratic friendly. It just sucks when people fight for people who have less than them to not have more. Like, I don't understand. I would never fight someone who makes $10 an hour to not get $15 an hour when I'm getting $20 an hour. And even when I'm getting $20 an hour, I feel like the right thing to do is to say everyone should make at least $20 an hour, if not more. Because that's the only way you can get yourself higher too. Because if you don't uplift other people, the standard will always be lower than your current status quo. So it just makes no sense. It's not a competition to see who can beat out who. It's a competition of how high can we go, all of us. So it just really makes no sense. They think it attracts homeless people. Well, guess what? Why do we have homeless people to begin with, assholes? I hate human beings so much sometimes. Yeah. It's like we can't be bothered by seeing the sight of someone else existing in a miserable condition, because then it taints our view of happiness. And we must stay ignorant to the pain that surrounds us in order to preserve our little imagined happiness. But that happiness is not sustainable. Nothing really is sustainable about the way we live anyway. Guess it's a good time to clean my counter. And then after I clean my counter, I gotta go do work, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in today to see my sad, tired, deflated body language. Oh, JG, why else would you control somebody's body and birth functions? It's like marriage and having kids was basically the way to produce value and labor for a very long time. And certainly for a lot of people in more disadvantaged situations, it still is being used against them in that way. That's why you don't give them good access to education or any other resources, so that they stay low and they can be vulnerable and more easily manipulated. And then we make up excuses for why we want to control people. Like, it's morally right or wrong to do things. It's just all bullshit. Every single reason that we come up with for telling other people what to do is bullshit. Every single one. We just don't see the origin stories of a lot of our beliefs, and we take them for granted, and we think that they are true just because they've been repeated for decades and generations. It's kind of like how when I finally started reading the Bible and understanding it, I was like, hold on a second. This does not make sense. And then I became a godless sinner. I still love Jesus though, he a cool dude. Yeah, it's gonna be depressing. If there's one thing you can count on my life being, it's depressing. On that point, I have been very consistent. Alrighty, y'all. It is time to bid you good night and for me to return to my hamster wheel. Hope you enjoyed the Only Fred content tonight, and I hope you enjoy the sneak preview of that mysterious thing that I cooked for Budget Eats that is not very mysterious at all, that I ate too many of, and now I have a stomach ache. May tomorrow be kinder to all of us. Have a good night, y'all.